Hi, Victoria. Welcome. Is here. Okay, and welcome YouTube friends. Today we're gonna do some hip-based stuff. We're gonna work on our splits and hip joint mobility. Of course, we're gonna add some of the stuff that's happening out here. Before we get to the movement part of practice, let's start with some breath. We're gonna do Ladishadana today, alternate nostril breathing. So this is the hand gesture you're gonna need to use your finger. Otherwise, point your finger and middle finger to the forehead. Okay, I'm gonna have 2 yoga blocks with me today, and let's start with our alternate nostril breathing. So there is so much change happening around us, including the weather. Some days it's very rainy, and then it's really hot, and it's really cold, and so things are fluctuating up and down, and we have to find ways to keep ourselves rather balanced, right? Physically, mentally, and we can access that balance through breath awareness, through pranayama. So I really love this, all the stuff happening around me, and I'm able to return to that deeper essence, that deeper source. So focus on that. Can you bring all your attention to the prana, the life force that is moving as you alternate the breath through the nostrils? Point your finger and thumb on the left hand. That will rest over your left knee or over your lap. Right hand in Vishnu Mudra, like I previously showed you. Close the eyes when you're ready. Lengthen the spine. Feel like there is an opening at the back of the neck. A gentle bow of the chin to the chest. Inhale deeply through the nose, feel it within. Open the mouth, exhale all the breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale all the breath out through the mouth. Last round, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Seal the right nostril, inhale through the left side. At the top, hold the breath. Draw the chin to the chest. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Lock the throat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chin. Open left side. Exhale. Inhale left side. Close. Lock throat. Lock the pelvic floor and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chin. Open right. Exhale. In right. Hold. Lock. Exhale through the left. In, right, left side. Lock, hold. Out, right. Two more minutes in your own rhythm. Notice the possibility of exploration that appears when you are holding the breath at the top of the inhale. Focus only on the breath of the self. Just a minute left. Finish with an exhale through the left nostril. And you do release your hands to your thighs. Imagine that you are in perfect balance, completely centered. There is harmony between the mind, the breath, and the body. Deep breath into the nose. Full breath out through the nose. Let the breath be the guidance that allows you to fully explore the motion that happens through asana exploration. Set an intention for your practice this morning. And we'll open with a quote of Om. Exhale all the breath out of the lungs. Inhale for Om. Move out to stand into Tadasana. Once you come to standing Tadasana, separate your feet about hip distance apart. And then bend your knees, bring the hands to your knees. Start to draw circles with your knees, feeling the hips rotating with the knee joint. And then switch to the second side. Gentle rotations. Come back to the center. Bow all the way over your legs. Let your body hang heavy. Hook opposite thumbs to opposite elbows. And then begin to find a swaying through the torso in here. You may be swaying forward and back, left side and right side. And then release the arms, bend the knees, come all the way out to stand. Mountain pose, roll the shoulders all the way back behind you. Sweep the arms up overhead. Urdhva Hastasana, palms together, look. As you push through your feet, feel that your chest lifts from the upper area of your back. Feel the abdominals extending, the palms reaching. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, swan dive, open arms into a T shape as you fold. Halfway lift the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Separate your feet about hip distance apart in your down dog. And then start to go up and down your toes. Going to your tippy toes and then lowering to your heels. Maybe the heels will touch, they may not. Maybe your knees are micro bent, they may not be. Next time the heels come down, push through the ball of your foot. From there, wriggle the spine. Heels lift up, come forward into a plank pose. Drop the knees, sit back, child's pose. Gaze forward, in between your hands, slide through Cobra, Bhujangasana. Peel head and heart, feet together, shoulders back and down. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, lift up through the tailbone. Full breath out, grounding to the hands. Inhale, ripple forward into a plank pose. Drop the knees down, sit back, child's pose. Slide forward through Bhujangasana, Cobra, heel, head, feel heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Again, inhale, ripple forward, plank pose. Knees down, sit back, child's pose. Gaze forward, slide through Cobra, peel head and heart. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog on your exhale. 3 rounds of breath. 1, 2. Exhale, walk, hop, or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine on the inhale. On the exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Mountain pose Tadasana, palms to the heart. Breathing, Urdhva Hastasana, begin to open the chest a little bit further. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana. Halfway lift your spine on the breath in. On the exhale, right leg steps back, knee drops. Happy Asana. Palms together up above the head. Reach the arms alongside the hips. Squeeze the right glute to help your hip flexor be strong and steady through the pose. Take a deep breath in. Frame the front foot, plank pose. Exhale. Lower halfway down through Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog on your breath out. Right knee to nose, foot forward, Kapyasana. Arms in line with your ears. Squeeze the left glute. Feel the right heel drawing in towards the left. Inhale deep. Exhale, frame the front foot forward, fold over your thighs. Come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze up. Palms together, mountain pose, Tadasana, second side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lengthen, inhale. On the breath out, left foot down, Kapyasana. Notice the right heel and how it helps you go deeper into the posture by drawing in towards the left knee. Left the arms actively, lift to chest actively. Frame the front foot, the back plank close into Chaturanga on the exhale. Upward dog, breathe in. Breathe out, downward. Left knee to nose, foot forward. Back knee drops, Kapilas. Frame the front foot, Uttanasana, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Mountain pose, palms together. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit back. Forward fold over your thighs, exhale. Halfway lift the spine, breathe in. Right foot back, heel down, Virabhadrasana 1, both arms up. Frame the foot, Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Upward dog, breathe. Downward dog, breath. Right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, foot forward, back heel drops, warrior. Frame the front foot, fold over your thighs with an us. Utkatasana, sit back and down. Stand well, palms to the heart, mountain pose. Second side, inhale, Utkatasana. Uttanasana, fold. Half left, lengthen. Left foot back, heel drop. Chaturanga Dandasana on the breath. Left leg, left. Knee to nose, foot forward, back heel down. Virabhadrasana. Frame the foot, Uttanasana, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit back and down, breathe in. Mountain pose, palms together, take a deep breath. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, both arms up overhead or Vastasana. Interlace the hands behind the sacrum and balance. Then simultaneously relax the neck, the jaw. Relax the throat. Take one more breath in here. Lower hands down, halfway left, step the right leg. Drop the knee, inhale, both arms up overhead into a short 90-degree lunge. Palms come together, take a twist to the left side. Right elbow outside of the left. Push the palms against one another to help your chest stay broad and spacious. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Maybe you work on T-shaping your arms. Right hand will come down, left arm will come out towards the ceiling. But you could be here. Take one more inhale and your twist. Take one more exhale. Palms together, bring your chest back up, send the arms up overhead. As you exhale, back shin pivots towards the left side. Right arm back, left hand to inner left knee. Now gaze back to that right hand. Reach the right arm up above your head. Back in line where it was before, and then internally rotate the arm, wrap it behind your low back. Once you wrap it behind your low back, reach the left arm up above your head. As you exhale, bring the left hand back to the inner left thigh or to the inner left ankle. And you keep your spine long while you explore this. Maybe you have the elbow on your knee, right? You are actively pushing knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Undo, come back through the center, send the right arm up and back. Bring both arms up overhead, gaze out towards the ceiling, realign your knee. As you exhale, both hands to the inner left foot, inside of the left foot. Pick up that right knee, lengthen the right leg. Now begin to pulse forward and back. Notice the relationship between the front foot and the back foot as you move in here. Next time you come forward, let the back knee come to the floor and untuck your toes. Lift up the chest, lift up the heart. There is an opening happening at the throat. Allow for the breath to move freely through the area. Shoulders move back. If you are collapsing into the right hip, can you Squeeze the right glute just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. Tuck the toes of the back foot, pick up the knee. Straighten the front leg and then step the right foot halfway through. So you're gonna help yourself get there, right? You straighten, slide forward, and get to your pyramid pose. At this point, your hands may need blocks, right? To frame that left leg. Once you get here, maybe you lengthen the spine, you may adjust angle less, more. Can you feel the alignment of your own body? It's all about noticing how your bones are stacked, right? How your muscles work while in the posture. Halfway lift your spine from pyramid pose. Hands under the shoulders. Keep the right hand down. Send the left arm up towards the sky. Or Parivrita Trikonasana. Triangle twist. I'm keeping my right hand a little bit separated from my left foot. This works better for me. Maybe you have space to go all the way across, right? I will choose to stay here for today. Take one more inhale. Exhale, return the left hand to the left block or the ground. Pick up the back knee, hug the right knee into your chest, and fold over your left thigh. Feel the strength of your left thigh as you fold over, as you balance over. And then maybe from here, start to grow into your warrior three. Hands to the heart, crown to toes, straight line of energy. Step the right foot all the way back behind, come all the way up, high runner's Ashta Chutras. Straight front leg, back heel drops down, warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Push the palms away from one another. Feel a nice long stretch under your arms. Now, push firmly as the fingertips come into your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, wrap right arm behind your low back. Left arm up and over, reverse into a peaceful warrior. Left side body fully extends. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left elbow to left knee or hand to the floor. Right arm up and overhead. Take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. Come back up to the center. T-shape your arms, warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Keep the left leg up and back behind. Relift. Bend your knee, open your hip. Push firmly through both hands. And then extend and bend your left thigh a few times. Square your hips, gaze forward in between your hands. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Have your left foot outside of your mat on the left side. Inhale, left leg up and back behind. Three-legged dog. Exhale, come forward, tap the floor with your left foot on the left side. And again, left foot up and back behind. Exhale, tap the foot to the left side with the left foot. Drop the right knee down, start to move forward and back. With that motion, I internally and externally rotate my left leg. Next time you come to a neutral spine, pause right there. Anchor your left foot to the ground and walk over towards the foot. You may grab the ankle and then bow over the leg. Only go where it feels good, right? You could be halfway down. You could be all the way to the left. Come back to the center, lengthen the spine. Cross the left leg over to the right side. Foot on the ground. Now gaze over your right shoulder and let your hips cross over one another. Left hip pulls to the left side. Gaze over to your left big toe. Take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. Come back to the center. Square your hips. Take a downward facing dog on your exhale. Breathe in. Come forward. Plank pose. Drop the hips point down into an upward facing dog. Toes topper on top. First, keeping the chakra. Again, sway hips left and right side. We've been working on this. We've been working on leg mobility, on hip mobility. Drop the knees, sit back, child's pose. Downward facing dog, hips out and back. 3 rounds of breath. On the 3rd round of breath, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Mountain pose, palms to the heart, yes. Breathe in, Urdhva Hastasana. Interlace hands behind you, bow, down, Dhyana Yoga Mudra, bow, 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 bow. Feel the upward lifting energy through the arms and the downward moving energy through the head. Gravity takes you down. Halfway left the spine, gaze forward. Left foot steps back, knee drops. Inhale, both arms up into a short. Once you get to the short lunge, bring the palms to the heart. Take a twist to the right side. Left elbow outside of the right. Begin to push palms against one another to help your spine go into a deeper twist, into a cobra pose. You may work on fully opening your arms into a T shape. Take one more inhale. Exhale, close the hands back to the center. Both arms up overhead. Pivot left shin to the left side. Right hand inside of the left. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, internally rotate the arm. Wrap it behind your lobe. Left arm up and over, lengthen the spine. Deep breath in. As you exhale, mount, return the hand back to the center. Now you may slide the hand all the way down to the ankle, or you can keep the elbow on top of it. Breathe in. Breathe in. Come back out to the center, square your hips, look forward, back shin drops, and back shin aligns once again. Bring the hands to the inside of the left foot. Pick up the back knee of the ground. And start to move the hips forward and back. Forward and back. Next time the hips move forward, drop the knee down. Come into lizard pose. The shoulders are gliding back and down the spine. There is space from the pubic bone to the chin bone. Front body fully open. Take one more inhale. Take one more exhale. Pick up the back knee, lift it off the ground. Extend the front leg and then help yourself shorten your stance into a pyramid. You may use your blocks for a lengthening. You may use books for that, or pillows, or a couch, or something, right? And then I'm firmly pushing both of my feet. Take a halfway lift from wherever you are. The left hand will stay down, and the right arm will lift up towards the ceiling. If you have a little bit more space, then you may put the hand across the left foot, the right foot, and twist fully. But for my body, I'm going to keep my hand on a block. And I'm going to lengthen from there. Hand could also be on the ground. Deep full breath in here. Exhale, hand down to the floor, square your hips. Walk the hands about a foot past your toes. Bend the left knee, hug it in towards your chest. And then fold all the way in here. Feel the right leg. Yes, it is stretching, but it's also feeling strong and steady and balanced. Where do you keep the weight of your body while you're folding here? After spending some time, some breaths, you may find your warrior 3. Kicking left leg straight back. Palms come to the heart. Just know that the balancing, the steadiness, it doesn't happen in one day, right? It's a skill that you develop with time and patience. And some days it will be perfect, and some days it won't happen. Step the left foot all the way back behind, send both arms up overhead. Ashta Chandrasana, high runner's lunge. From your high runner's lunge, we'll move into warrior 2. Wrap left hand behind or back. Right arm up over, reverse, peaceful over. Right elbow to right knee, left arm up and overhead, side angle pose. Come back out to center, T-shape your arms, warrior 2. Push to the wrist, stretch your underarms, we missed that. Cartwheel the hands down to frame your front foot. Right leg up and back. Open the hip. Pulse with the right shin bone a couple of times. Square the hips, gaze forward in between your hips. Come forward, tap the right side of your mat with your right foot. And then send the foot back up, straight to the ceiling. Push through the hands, even amounts through both legs. Touch out to the side with right leg. Come back up to the center. Long line. One more time. Touch with your foot. And push back in, length. Next time you touch out to the side, back knee drops, and start to move forward and back. Next time you come to a neutral spine, anchor the right foot and then walk over to the right ankle. Down, all the way down. Come back to the center. Cross the right leg over to the left side. Gaze over your left foot to see your right big toe. And then notice how the hips kind of cross over one another or under one another. Step the foot back, downward facing dog exhale. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Drop the hips straight down into a upward facing dog. Knees down, sit back, jump heels, Vinyasa. We'll take 5 breaths in here. Hands down on the floor. Step the left foot outside of the left. So, you may use your blocks or not. You may start to walk your left foot forward. We're going towards splits. So we're going a little bit past the knee. That's totally fine. Wherever you are, make sure that you can sustain the pose. I'm keeping the hands on my inner leg at this point, but if you feel like that doesn't work, you can frame your hips. And I'm going to continue to work my pathway to where I need to go. Okay? And the place where you need to go is going to be different than the place that I need to go to. I come in and out of it a couple of times. After you spend some time here, come out of the pose slowly. Frame the front foot with your hands, and then pick up the back knee. Now push through the left foot as you lift the right leg up towards the ceiling for your standing splits. Feet together, forward fold over your thighs. Bend your knees, come all the way up to stand. Hands behind your hips, push the hips forward. Come back to center neutral spine. Shift the weight to the right foot, hug the left knee into your chest, clip the left big toe. And then extend the foot out to the side. Foot down, come back to center. Inhale, arms up overhead, open the chest. Exhale, bow. Halfway left, right. Step back, downward dog. Drop the knees down, tabletop. Right foot outside of the right hand. I'm going to use my blocks on the inner right foot. I'm going to begin to extend. Second leg. Every time I lengthen, my distance, I pause to check what's there for me, what do I feel, what's up, do I want to go further. Push down to come out, bend the front knee, push into the front foot, and then send the left leg up and overhead. Maybe you have a small split like me. It changes when you're bowing because I do use a little bit of gravity to help me get into Hanumanasana. So finding the strength to lift the left leg in here comes from my left glute. Forward fold over your thighs, exhale. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Look up. Hands behind the sits bones. Push behind the pelvis, not the sits bones. Sits bones are here. Behind the sacrum. And then push. Hug that right knee into your chest. Clip the big toe. Send the foot out to the side. Come out of the posture, release, shake it out. Put the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold over your thighs. Feet together, round your spine, bend the knees, hug the knees. Trust your body as it folds back behind, straighten the legs forward, both toes. You may release the hands. Lower down into a hollow body. And hold it. Release. Bend your knees, feet on the ground. Lift the hips up. For Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Lower hips down. Windshield wipe the legs left side and right side. For our second round of back bending, you may go to the same posture. This time interlace hands underneath the sits bones and push down to the floor through the elbows. I'm going to close my feet together and I'm going to send my left leg straight up to the ceiling. And I may bend and extend a couple of times. I recognize my pathway of movement and then I change. And I come down, release, soften. turning around. Let's go into full wheel. If you wish not to go to full wheel, you can do another bridge pose or restorative bridge pose with the hips on the block. This feels really good. It's a great posture. Otherwise, you may lift up. Hands in line with the ears. First gradient, pick up, head on the floor, hands on the floor. Find some strength here. You could stay here. Or you can straighten. If you do choose to come here and want to play a little bit more, maybe you send leg up to the ceiling. Maybe. And then you change. And then you come down. Windshield wipe legs from left side to right side. Notice that I do this with my feet hip max distance apart. So I have the chance to internally rotate. Knees back through center. Again, feet are max distance apart. Drop the knees over to the left side. Now, you can stay here or you can hug knees into your chest together. Or you can maybe grab right foot with the left hand and straighten. If that feels good, left foot to right hand, and you break the knees apart. Not break, literally separate them. Gaze to the right side over the right shoulder if it's available to you. And then come to the center, right foot over to the right side, feet mat distance apart, realign the spine. Drop the knees over to the right side now. And decide if you want to be here or hug knees into your chest. Maybe you grab the left outer foot with your right hand and straighten. Maybe you grab right foot with left hand and separate the legs. And then twist away to look over left shoulder. Come back to the center. Bring your hips to neutral. Bring your knees to neutral. T-shape your arms out to the side. Hug the knees into your chest. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. You can do this on the ground or with a yoga block underneath your hips. And just circle the legs a couple of times, the ankles a couple of times. Feel that the weight of your legs is falling into the hip socket. You may play with separating your legs into a straddle. You may guide your legs with your hands if you wish to do so. Bring your knees together, step your feet on the ground. Cross the right leg over the left. T-shape the arms as you sway the hips left side and right side. then change to the second side. And let my right leg guide my left leg. Come back to the center, neutral hips. We'll do a shoulder stand for a few rounds of breath, high plank. You can stay in halasana, or you can go all the way up to your lotus pose. When you practice meditation, come down to fish pose, legs and low, relaxation. 5 minutes. Soften the face, the throat and the neck. The shoulders and the arms all the way to the fingertips. Upper chest and back. Lower abdomen, low back. Breathing movement starts internally and then it expands through your bones, through your muscles. You are fully awake, fully alive. Feel the breath as it enters and leaves your organism in exchange with the environment. And then make your way to sit. Sit comfortably for a closing meditation. Just like you started at the beginning of practice, a long spine, the crown lets high space at the back of the neck, a gentle bowing at the chin. Witness how the breath moves naturally, effortlessly, constantly. We'll seal our time together with Om. A cleansing inhale, a full exhale. And for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. May there be peace in your mind, peace in your home, peace everywhere else around. Palms together, bow the head. Namaste to the inner potential that lives within all beings. Have a lovely Saturday, a lovely weekend. I hope to see you again sometime soon. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Please let me know if you have any questions. Send me a message, send me a direct message, and I'll be back on Monday at 6 p.m. for yoga class. Okay, see you soon.